Hello, hello everybody. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. My name's Sharon. I'm with Crafting Barefoot with Sharon. And I'm an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends. And I'm just going to make sure I've got everything pulled up. That I've got the camera where everybody can see me. And I'm going to put this camera down just a little bit. Hi, Carla. To make sure you guys can see what I'm doing today. As soon as I get my, there we go. So I can see it here in my still Cricut. See if that's better. All right, did I fix it? There we go. I'm trying to fix it on my iPad. That doesn't work. But today's event is Crafter's Choice. And I'm going to do some junk journaling. Or make a journal. And it's chilly here today. It's chilly everywhere, I think. It's that time of year. But we still have a couple minutes before we're going to come on. But I'm happy to be here today. But I think I'm just going to do this to make sure that you guys can see me. I've got my sweatshirt on, so that tells you it's cold because I'm not a sweatshirt person. But this, I have been wearing my sweatshirt more and more lately. Okay. So while we're waiting for some people to come on, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of fussy cutting. Just as I'm waiting for people to come on. I was going to do this earlier, but honestly it was too cold. So I had to go in and change clothes and switch around to my, hi Tammy. And hi, is it Jeannie? Had to go in and switch around my heater and stuff to make it so I could hang out here for an hour or so. I'd like to hang out here longer, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. We still got a minute or so to go. So I am just cutting out some little ephemera pieces for this, if we get to this part of it. So I'm not really crafting early. I'm just doing what I said I was going to do and didn't get done. So, hey Deb. Come on down, Deb. It's cold. Or come on up, I should say. You would like it. Had to move, I've got a heater here on my heater, I moved it to the floor so it'll keep my legs warm. That's what gets so cold in here. So, all right, so it is 2 o'clock, my time, which is 4 o'clock everybody else's time. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't see that I don't know if I'm streamed yet, so I'm gonna wait just a minute because I don't know if she's got me streamed over. So we'll just cut out some easy things here till we find out for sure. Again, I'm Sharon with Crafting Barefoot with Sharon. Hi Angie, welcome in. I'm to reconnect. I don't know if that's true or not. Hope I'm not going to have trouble today. Hello, Mom. My mom is watching. Hi, Mom. Thank you, Angie, for sprinkling. All right. I am going to go ahead and get started. So again, I'm Sharon of the Crafting Barefoot with Sharon, and I am in an event today with the Vintage Country Crafting and Friends. Yesterday, I was in an event, and I asked if people would be interested, hi Irene, in doing some, hi Stephanie, junk journaling. It's going to be cold in Texas this week. Oh, wow. that's unusual for you guys. I bet people are freaking out. If people would be interested in doing some junk journaling. Hi, Bernice. I have started doing some journaling, junk journals for some reason. Hi, Janice. Thanks for having me. I really enjoy doing these journals. I know Janice does like junk journals as well. But I'm going to be doing, I think I'll turn this probably into more of a spring journal, but it's going to be heavy on St. Patrick's Day just because I was in an event yesterday with St. Patrick's. It was a St. Patrick's Day event, and I have all these printables, so that's going to be the main part of the journal. But I'm not going to get it all done today, but I will be working on it. I'll go live and work on it with everybody. I want to show you what you can do with printables. This was my, if I can get it off of here, yesterday. This is a Dollar Tree cross, and this is, I covered it with the same printables as I'm going to be using as I did the Shamrock. So you can do a lot with printables. You can do a lot. Hi, Carol. You can do a lot with napkins. I mean, you can do a lot with everything. But hi, Mary. I have just really gotten into doing the junk journals. I'm currently making one. I'm going to show you real quick because I'm kind of proud of it. And I think I bit off more than I can chew, but this is for my niece who got married. Hi, Jennifer. And I watch too much YouTube. But this one is, it's called an M, or a trifold. And so this is the first part. Thank you. Were you able to get it done? So this is my niece who got married back in August. And this is the journal I'm making for her. So there's 3 signatures to this journal. And it's huge, but it's so much fun to work on. And so I've got to get it done though, because hi Teresa, is now pregnant, and I want to get it done and then make one of the signatures kind of neutral. So when she has the baby can kind of, can be incorporated into the journal. So that's what I've been working on. I need to work on. So let's get busy though. I am in a junk journaling class, and one of the things I think that intimidated me a lot about doing junk journals to begin with is, hi LT Designs, she's up after me. Hi Stella, my sweetheart. One of the things that has always intimidated me a little bit about junk journals is the doing the spine. You know, you can do a stitch, you can do all kinds of different things, but I was always a little intimidated with that. Well, the current course I'm in, she showed us an easy way to do a spine. So I'm going to show you guys that, so that if you want to do a junk journal, you don't have to feel, thank you Stella, intimidated by it. So basically, you just copy all your things out on one page, okay? And then you fold them inwards. And maybe some of you guys have seen this. I had just never seen it. And I watch a lot of journal pages. And you want to try and get your edges as close together as you can. Hello. Now my printer is a laser, not an inkjet, and it does not print all the way to the edge, even though I have a setting that says it does. But I have made a decision, I'm not going to try and cut those off because there's no way that they are going to be straight. So I think they had some trouble sharing me. So I'm going to show you an easy way to make a spine. So I've already started. You don't need a cover. You don't need anything extra but your printables. I don't know why Facebook, I guess it's being ornery today. Hi, Michelle. So what you're going to do, might throw you off a little bit. Oh, hello. I love Vermont. Debbie, welcome in. Is you glue You fold it in and you just glue this page to the previous page. And I've got myself confused. So this is the front. This is the front of my journal. And I've already glued some pages in. Okay. And now this is my, normally you wouldn't print on both sides. I had just done some printing on both sides yesterday. So I'm going to glue this down. Oh, didn't have my lid on here. I hope it works. I use either Fabri-Tac or I really like the Art Glitter Glue for this. But the Fabri-Tac works really good. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to glue this to the previous page. And what it does is you could just do it on, print on both sides, but this gives it some texture. Huh. All of a sudden Facebook isn't working, I guess. Well, let's hope it works for me. I am using your Fabri-Tac. Okay. Or you can use Art Glitter Glue. You can see I've used that. Okay. Hi, Dina. And then this is my choice of glue stick, and I get this off of Amazon. Okay. All right. So now we're ready to do the next page. And if your pages are directional, you do have to be careful. So, see, this is a blank page, and we're going to pretend like this is a blank page over here. Okay. Oh, so are they playing games with us on sharing people? Okay, so what I have found works the best for me is the page I'm going to glue to, I lay it out and I just put a little bit of glue on this page, on the very front, or this part of the page. The first part that I'm going to put down. Because once you put this piece of paper down, it really sticks. And then what I do is I start by putting it up to the edge. And you want to be pretty precise. It's not going to be perfect because nobody is perfect. But you can see how I put it right up to the edge. Hi, Patty. Welcome in. Hi, Becky. Okay. And then I'll glue the rest of it. So I came out and glued some pages earlier because I didn't want you guys to sit here and watch me glue. I think I put 10 pages in here. And I just think this is a nice starter journal for everybody. And then you just fold this over. So this is making your pages. So this is the page that I just glued onto this back page. Okay. So let's do another one. Let's see, where is it at? I have them all folded and organized, of course. So this one is this exact same. I'm trying to avoid being exactly the same, but sometimes you don't have a choice. It depends on how many you want to print. So this is directional. See, there's words on here. Hi, Robin. So this is going to be, and I have to think about it. This is going to be on this page. So this back of this side and the back of this one are going to be on top of each other. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try and catch them. I seem to be getting comments. I know not everybody is, but mine seem to be working at the moment. I'll knock on wood. So I'm going to do about a third of this page here. Get pretty close to the edge. And then again, I'm going to take this and I'm going to try and carefully line it up with this previous page. And I'm going to set this page out so that I can line it up to the best of my ability. Now, remember, these are junk journals. So if you don't get it lined up and it's not perfect, it's a junk journal. It doesn't matter. So maybe that's why I like it. It's a very forgiving craft. And again, we'll finish this up with some glue. You don't have to put a lot of glue. And there's your next page. And you can use a foam folder. I just happen to have a debit card here. Whatever you want to kind of spread that glue out. Okay, so see how it's making a spine? The spine isn't even because my very first ones, I guess I didn't have very even. So you live and learn. Okay, but this is going to be my spine. So this is all glued in. So there's no sewing, no thread and needle, nothing like that required. And you have all these pages that you can decorate. And we're going to do one more. Okay. So again, just in case you missed it, we'll lay this out. And we're going to do wrong side to wrong side, okay? We're going to start down here. And I'm going to make sure I'm directional. I'm in the right direction. And I'm going to line those up the best I can. And you don't have very long, but you do have a few seconds that you can move it around. And then we'll do the other part. Now, if you're somebody who's really going to bother you that it's not all even and everything, you can, you know, certainly take a little bit more time than I am to do this. And you will get it, possibly get it more even. Again, I'm just going to spread my glue out. Now, I have noticed on some things I do, I put too much glue on. And when you put too much glue on, then it seeps out the sides and it can just make a mess. So, kind of be careful with that. So I think that's all the pages I'm going to put in. So I think you can see them if I do it from here. So here's the first set of pages, second, third. I really like this one. And a lot of them look the same. And these were all pages that I got off of Etsy. Very inexpensive. Okay. So now this I made this morning on Canva. And this is going to be my cover page. Okay. So with my cover page, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up here. And I'm going to line this up. Nope, let me go back a step. I missed a step. First thing I'm going to do is secure the spine. So this is another one that I made off of Canva. So I'm going to use this, hi Linda, to make my spine more secure. And what I would recommend is about 2.5 inches on this. Before, I don't think I did it at 2.5. So I would recommend about 2.5 inches. So that you have enough room to, I'm not very smart with this thing, fold it over. So this is 2 inches. I'm going to go 2.5, and that might be too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Let's see. No, I'm still not right. This is 2.5. Okay. So this is going to go over my spine. So I want to fold this in half. I almost made a big boo-boo there. Hi, Bluebird Crafting and Lisa from Lisa's Craft House. All right, so I folded it in half, okay? And now this is going to go over my spine. And that's going to help secure that spine. And that is going to cover the fact that my spine wasn't all even, okay? So once again, we're just going to put glue here. And now I'm seeing really how uneven it was. It's really uneven. So do a better job than me. Oh, thank you, Stella. See how uneven it is, guys? So try and, you want these to try and all butt up against each other. And I didn't do a very good job of that. But I think it'll still work out. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, no, I don't care if you're on your page, Tracy. Thank you. Please don't take offense if I don't remember your names, guys. I'm just not good with it. I've never been good with remembering names. Okay, so it's nothing personal by any stretch of the imagination. When I worked in medical, hi Tracy. Oh, Stella, now you're back under yours. Please, I don't care if you stay under your other page. When I was, I was in a medical, that's what I did. And we used to have those good old-fashioned paper charts. And I could pick up a chart and I could tell you who somebody was. By looking at their chart, I'd walk out and I could see that person in the waiting room. When we went to electronic charts, I didn't know anybody. It was terrible. Yeah, you guys can be on your, I think you can be on your group page. I usually am. So if it's wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is our spine. So if some of you are new to journaling, there's terms that you kind of learn. So this is our spine out here. And you know, on a regular book, a spine is pretty thick. Oh, Stella, you're sweet. Thank you. Okay, so this first one was a little funky, and I just tore it a little bit, I think. These bold folders are nice, but you sure don't need them. And I'll probably put a piece of lace or something there just to secure that a little bit better. Thank you. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. So now we can do the cover. So I definitely want the cover to go as close to the end as I can, but I don't want it to completely cover up. So see how you can see a little bit of this, which is, I like that look where you see a little bit of the spine. So I am just going to, let me try this. Look at my huge, I see a lot of people doing this for tearing. I'm going to try it. I'm amongst friends. If it doesn't tear right, it doesn't tear right. But we're going to try it. Okay, other people do it and it just tears really good. It tore just fine. But they just go, whoosh. Okay. So I want this heart on the front. So one thing I recommend with this style is you always want to make sure you're in your right direction. All right, so we're going to put this on the front. Okay. So let's put the front of our our cover on. There's a lot of events today. A lot of my friends are live today. I've been trying to juggle all morning. Okay. So now we're going to put this on. And this is where I recommend taking your time. And again, for me, this seems to work better. If I kind of take that page out, and I shouldn't have put all the glue on, but I did. Okay. So there, it's not super straight, but there you can see. So it ended up not being real straight there. But there's the front cover. And then we're going to do the same over here, and I am going to cut some of this off, maybe a 1/2 inch. And again, it's not going to matter that much because I'm going to probably put lace there. Let's cut this side because it's got... You know, all of these are different. All of these... Let's go out. I don't think I want to go quite that far. Hopefully I didn't make that too short. Guillotines or whatever you want to call them, they're all different. Okay. Now this isn't super directional. Okay, so here we go. And that's a little bit better than this one as far as showing the spine, which is more of what I had in mind, but that's okay. I don't get too worried about that. Hold on. Yeah, I've got too many laces. And I just ordered some more. So again, about 1/3 of the page I'm going to do to begin with. Try and get it on as straight as I can. So this is, again, how you can easily build the pages of a journal. If you've wanted to journal and you never were too intimidated to start, or you wanted something a little easier and quicker, this was just an easy way to do that. And there we go, we have our book. So I did want to show you guys the spine and how, by me not getting it lined up perfectly, I mean, I think it's all in there pretty good, but you can see right here how it's wider up here and narrower down here. So you guys can kind of see that. Okay. All right, so I'm a rounded corner person, so I am going to go in and round all my corners. Little trick I have found is if I turn this upside down so I can see the paper in there, I'm a lot less frustrated because I get my round corners that way. But I'm just somebody who prefers those. And if I do it now, then it'll be done. So how many of you have done junk journals or something like this? I know it's become pretty popular these days. I think some people are really into it, or I'm just seeing a lot of feeds because I watch a lot of YouTube channels that have it, and you know, once you put that in your search, it kind of shows up everywhere. Janice, I know you do. When I started talking about this, I think last summer, you told me, oh, it's so much fun. It is a little bit addicting. So one of the questions always is, do you journal? I don't. I don't sit out. I do not write in my junk journals. Oh, you want to do a strawberry journal? Oh, we can do that. Oh, that'll be fun. I can help you with that. Okay, so now everything is got my rounded edges on it. Okay. All right. So now you're like, what do you do now? Well, you start decorating. And there's so many ways to decorate a journal. I do go around my edges. This is why I don't worry about the white. And I do some inking. I like to ink. And this one I think is, this one is tea dye. I really like tea dye because it's not real dark. But sometimes I do darker. You could also do green if you had some of the Distress Oxides in other colors that matched, if you wanted to. For me, going around and inking, just a lot of my projects, if I go around and do Distress ink, or this is Oxide, I just feel like it finishes it off, and that's a personal preference. And again, some of this isn't going to even show because we're going to lace it up. So I think we'll try and get the front done today, try and decorate as much as we can, because this is how you build the book. And so that's, to me, the thing that I thought was going to be what most people might like to see. And I always put a little extra in the corners. Thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah, I showed you I went and bought clay stuff. I haven't gotten into it yet, but okay. So there's all different ways you can decorate. And let's see, you decorate with what we call ephemera. Ephemera, not what we, because I'm new at this, but ephemera is what you decorate. You do pockets with. Now, because I'm not sure I'm going to put a pocket on the front because I really like this heart. And I don't think I want to cover up that heart. So let's figure out what we're going to do. I think we'll start out with some lace. And lace can fix anything. I usually do more of an off-white lace, but I think I picked this lace out for this because I really like this lace. I think it's pretty, and to me this is kind of Irish, and I just think that that's a pretty color lace. So this is why I told you it didn't really matter that it kind of covered up didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, because we're going to cover it up. I'm going to do this with art glitter glue because I can get a little bit finer stream of glue out. To me, I don't know, I don't see a big difference. If I did this for a living, like some people do, I might notice a bigger difference. But since this is a hobby for me, I don't really notice a difference. The only thing about this is you do have to hold it down for just a minute. Thank you. Hi, Juanita. So So you have to give this a second, and I may have to go back. I guess I'm going to have to use this. It doesn't want to go down. You can use hot glue if you want, too. And a lot of times that's preferable on a live because then you can see instant results. So did everybody have a good Valentine's Day? I know that was so last week, but as crafters, we craft and craft and craft and we're ready to move on. But it really wasn't that long ago. Hi, Gia. Welcome in. So far, Gia, we've made our booklet. Okay, so there's the beginning of our booklet. Okay. Hi, Gina. And I don't mind that it's a little bit long and goes off the side or off the top and the bottom. I think that makes them really shabby. Hi, Sonia. Welcome in. And this one might not have a whole lot of, I don't know if I want to put it up there. Let's see. I don't have a lot of green. Yeah, Valentine's Day did fly by, didn't it? Okay. Well, what should we do next, girls? We've got some of this fun stuff we can put on here. This one says, good luck. This says, I love Irish. That one's pretty cute, but that blends in too much. That's too big. I think that one's just kind of a flowery thing. I'm a little stumped about what I want to put on there. So let's just do a little more. Here we go. Look at this boy and girl. Let's get them cut out and let's use them. Let's do some fussy cutting. Now sometimes when I say let's get the front done, I'm not sure you ever get it done. I think you can add to your journal forever. So these fussy cuts were part of this kit. Thank you. These scissors, I did treat myself to. They're Tim Holtz, and they're specifically for this kind of thing. And if you kind of do your paper like this, kind of let your paper guide you, it doesn't look like you've just cut this out. This makes me think of my mom. I don't know if she's still on here or not. She was. And doing paper dolls. I need to find my paper dolls and make a journal with my paper dolls. Okay. So I think I've got a plan. I played with paper dolls a lot when I was young. I think that was kind of our generation. Maybe that's all why we're all into paper crafts now. Janice's theme, yeah. Yep, I would think so. With a name like Ireland, yes. I didn't even think about that. But you're right. Janice, I'll name this Janice's Journal. Now I did back these. You don't have to. I did it just because I wasn't sure what I was doing. So I printed on the back of these. But you don't have to. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and just do a little distressing so that white isn't quite as noticeable. And she's going to go right there. It's funny how all of a sudden you get going. I know, paper dolls were great, weren't they? I'm sure mine are still at my mom's. I'm positive of it. Gave them yarn hair. All right, so this is going to be really cute right here. I still want that heart to show the best it can, but it doesn't have to completely. This is my jar of bits. So let's see if we want to put something down. You're right, she does. Yep, thank you for reminding me of that. You're right. So sometimes I like to put a little, find just the right thing to maybe put underneath here. Like maybe she just needs a little bit of lace underneath here. How about a little lace at the bottom? So she's just not floating on the paper. Okay, I think I'll do that. So the lace I'm going to put on with the art glitter glue, or you could do the other, it doesn't matter. Hopefully it'll stay on there rather quickly. I forgot about that, but you're right, that is what she says. Their necks would bend. That's funny. I'm going to have to find mine. That means I have to venture to my bedroom, my old bedroom. Okay, now I'm going to take my glue stick, and that's what I'm going to put put her on there with, is the glue stick. And while I'm thinking about it, I think I'll put a little white button on her somewhere. On here somewhere. I think I'll put the little white button right there. Okay. So that's what I did for the girl. If you can see. Okay. All right. So now we're going to put the boy on. Doesn't he just have like the cutest little face? I think he just has the cutest little face. And what are we going to put him on? Let's see. Let me think about this. That would work. I just tore a little piece of this here. Okay. And this was just some leftover, and I'll just ink up the edges. This was some of the writing. And that way, oh. He looks like he has, with his hands behind, you wonder if he's got flowers for her, don't you? That's what I wonder. He has flowers for the little lass. Okay, so let's grab that. And if you're using a glue stick, this will save your table and make things a lot easier for you. Having like a book that this is Joann's ad. And glue on that, then you don't get glue everywhere, except your fingers. All right, so this is coming together. There he is. I think he's kind of cute. And numbers are a big thing, so let's see what we can do for a number here. Well, I've got this Happy St. Patrick's Day, but it just doesn't, I'm going to have to put that on something for it to show up because it doesn't show up very good. I don't think it really matters what number you do. I don't think I like the number right now. Okay, so I just had another idea. And we have these pockets, but I don't have to make those up and down pockets. Let's see which one I like. Okay, this is a tag, and this one is, the tags are double-sided, the way that you printed them. So I just had an idea, so we'll go with that. I'll do this one for contrast. So these are all like double-sided tags. There's the front and the back there. That. Okay. Hope I'm back. I didn't think anybody would try and call me. Okay. And then I'm going to take my bone folder. I'm going to try and fold this right where it needs to be folded here. Okay. And then this I'm going to put up here. And if you don't have something to round your edges, you can round them with your scissors. And I just want these to be, this to be pretty straight. I do have my so I'm going to make this a tuck pocket is what I'm going to do instead of it being a tag. And so if you're making a tuck pocket, you want to make sure that you don't glue this side. Okay. So this is going to go here. And I don't like anything straight, so it's going to be a little crooked. And I do want to put a little piece of this lace in the top to give it a little string. even though that's closed, we still want that to be, have a tie on it. So up next is LT Designs, I believe. That was who it is. So if you are on my page, you can go to the Vintage Country Crafting Friends. And you can just scroll down and you can watch everybody today. Then you don't have to go to their page. Okay. So this is going to be cute, I promise. You just have to get something to put in the pocket. And I know I have a little something over here I can put in the pocket. So all you have to do then is you put something right here in the pocket. But that's too big. I need something smaller. Oh, I had something smaller here. I just don't think this will fit in there. It won't. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? This is the fun thing about all of this. Okay, I don't know what that is supposed to be, but we're going to use it. Now, if you're somebody who wants to use this stuff for a journal, you wouldn't necessarily print on the back because people then would use it for a place to journal. So if I was making this for somebody who I thought would actually use it as a journal, I wouldn't have double-sided printed these. Okay, so this is just a little ditty that can just go in there. And then I think we'll do this little shamrock. And I think I'll put that on top of this pocket. So does anybody have any questions? If you want to see how I put the book together, I'm happy to answer your questions. You can go back and watch the replay. Just remember that I put about half of the book together before, just so you guys wouldn't have to sit here and watch me do that. But this really is an easy way to do a journal. And if you're wanting to do something special for somebody, like somebody who's graduating, for Mother's Day, this would be neat. Stella, this would be neat for your mom for Mother's Day. She would love it. Okay. Again, I'm just going to ink this up a little bit, and this is going to go here. And one of these numbers that I had pulled out is going to go there. Even though I didn't like them. Oh, this is what I was thinking. See this little bingo card? Hi, Norma. This little hi, Tammy. So this little bingo card could go in there too. I knew I had some stuff somewhere. You know, you get on these lives and you get all like, oh, where is everything? So I'm going to put that bingo card in there along with this. And then I'm going to put a number of some sort along with this. Okay. let's just cut this up a little bit. Where am I at? Okay. And I'm just trying to get the white off of here because these are hard to cut. So we'll put the shamrock there. We'll put the number here, I think. And then I think what do I do with my buttons? I know they're right in front of me. What did I do with them? No, they're right here. I think we'll put another little button in front of that. In the middle of that. That one's too big. Oh, that one's perfect. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, and then we could put a tiny bit of lace under it. Let's just see how that looks. Yep, they did. The leprechauns came to my house for sure. You know, that's with printing stuff off so much now. You can just do so much and you don't have to leave the house. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I have to go in the basement though. I don't always want to go down there, but that's okay. That just is where my printer is. Okay, and then I think we'll use this for the center of the button. So I was lucky I found all those buttons at we have a resale shop here. It's not just resale, they also do retail new gifts and stuff, but you can donate your craft supplies and stuff like that, and you can use those, they resell it. And so you get a really good deal. So I've bought quite a bit of stuff there. I'm going to donate some stuff too that I just don't use anymore. Nothing wants to stay on here. I know it will. Okay, so there's our little pocket. Okay. So the pocket's got, so this was supposed to be a tag, but I just glued it here, here, and here. And then left this open so you could slide things in and out. A bingo card. This is just a pretty little diddly. And then we have the boy and the girl around the heart, which I think is kind of sweet. And then you can just keep building. I mean, I'm sure this could be finished. I'm sure I'll go back and I might put some pearls or some buttons along here. I did make this pocket here. This is a tag as well. And just put some ephemera in that. Okay. And that's going to go on one of these pages. And so you just kind of keep building. And really the sky is the limit with these. I mean, I do see some that I think are just maybe a little over the top. But that doesn't matter what I think, because it's what the creator likes. And what the creator likes is what's important. I do have, I don't know where they're at right now, but I do have some pearls I think maybe I'll put along here that are flat pearls that I'll probably put along here. Maybe around the edges and around the bottom. We'll just see. So anyway, that's what I've got for you guys today. Again, what I did was I printed off several printables. You can do this if you have Canva and you're handy with Canva, you can do it. Or you can do it on, thank you so much, everybody. You can do it, you can buy from Etsy. And I glued the pages to each other. And that kind of makes a nice, sturdy book. Then I did this helps with the binding to hold it down. So I did a front and a back cover. And that I made in Canva. And then you just start putting your ephemera pieces on there. And this book will get thicker and thicker as I put more things in it. It'll get thicker. And I might come back on live. I'm not sure when. I can't tomorrow. But I probably will come back on live and work on this some more. I didn't know how it would go because I've never done a paper craft like this live. So I was a little hesitant, I guess, because I didn't know exactly how it would go. But I think it went all right. I think it's kind of fun. And if you enjoy learning about this kind of stuff, there are so many YouTube channels that you can watch and people that will show you how to do this. I am a beginner's beginner. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Valerie. So just remember that I'm a beginner's beginner. I haven't done very much of this, and I'm learning right along with you guys. And just trying to have some fun with it. A couple buttons on here, some lace. And like I said, we'll keep going on that. And probably by the time I'm done with it, I would assume it'll be a little bit bigger. You can put a something to tie it or not to a closure on it, however you want to do that. And that's what I've got. So thank you. So be sure and stay tuned for the rest of the group. You can join us in the group page, or you can go to each crafter individually, but the group page just means you don't have to keep going back and forth. And thanks for everybody who took some time out of their day to watch. I appreciate you. And I'm just going to keep building on it, and I will post it to let you guys know what it looks like. Hi, Dale. Hi, Jess. So everybody have a great rest of your day. Take care now. Bye.